Right then, welcome to today's video. We've got some brand new Predator news, which I think a fair few people will actually find quite interesting, hence why I'm doing a video on it. The last report I did on the Predator was actually of Shane Black's whoopsie tweet stating that we would not be getting a trailer in mid-April, and actually the trailer that he was referring to is going to be going to CinemaCon, and then it would be released in theatres. Now that obviously caused quite a bit of a stir because it shows or is representative or indicative of Fox hiding and burying the property. A movie that wrapped filming in May of last year should have a trailer by now. I know a lot of people will jump at the fact that Shane Black did actually respond to someone and say that, oh, maybe the VFX aren't done. Look, Shane, with the greatest of respect, Guardians of the Galaxy had a teaser trailer done and created, ready to go, and they were only filming for 2 weeks. You've wrapped filming the movie for a whole year, and you've only reshot for 3 weeks. And this is actually where this news comes in now, is that on these reshoots, we now know, as per Keegan-Michael Key, what was reshot. And this goes hand in hand with a lot of the rumours over Arnold Schwarzenegger potentially appearing in the movie. So what is the news? Well, Keegan-Michael Key sat down and spoke with Cinema Blend in a roundtable discussion, and in that he discussed the reshoots. He had this to say in specific. We just finished the reshoots last week, and just about 3/4 of the third act was rewritten. And Shane Black he's just a consummate professional and a consummate writer. He's a wordsmith. It was a really, really exhilarating experience, and I think that he's still one of our most vibrant writers of cinema. So, news done, let's break it down and discuss it. The third act of the script was where Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to turn up in the film. Now, we know that Arnold Schwarzenegger was around the same location, around the same time. And I said when that news broke, it's extremely doubtful that Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to appear in the movie unless they've rewritten a lot of it. If they've rewritten the third act to include him, great. I'm not sure how they would rewrite the third act to include him though, as the original script's third act wouldn't really do too well to be rewritten to include him in that, unless they rewrote a bunch of other stuff in the film. Now, is this good news? Well, an entire third act of the movie has been rewritten. That's quite big, to be perfectly honest, and again, does kind of go hand in hand with what I have been saying in the last few videos, is that the test audiences didn't really like the movie a whole lot. They didn't really hate it, but they didn't love it. And Shane Black's complete silence on the matter goes hand in hand with thinking that Fox may have had a little bit of a few choice words with the director. And yeah, if they've rewritten the entire third act, which it seems like they have pretty much, as per Keegan-Michael Key, yes, I think they received some bad feedback for what happens. And if you don't know what happens in that third act, or the original third act anyway, please do go and check out some of my other videos I've done where I've broken down the leaked scripts and also the information I've received from people direct who were in the test audience. So is this good news? Well, yes and no. The thing is that the trailer is still not here. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, but you should be waiting and all of this nonsense. The film's coming out in September. A movie studio not releasing a trailer to the wider audience, which this is, because Shane Black has confirmed that the trailer goes to CinemaCon and then gets put out in theatres. A movie studio who is not releasing a trailer to the wider audience, that is a sign of burying a film. It absolutely is. And I know a lot of people will say, oh yeah, but the fans are going. The fans are going anyway. This movie is going to absolutely tank unless they can capture a wider audience. And someone even wrote that this movie will be like the next Dread. If it's like the next Dread, then you're never guaranteed a sequel ever again, because it tanked. Because yes, the fans went, but no one else went. To make this a successful event movie, like Shane Black said, you absolutely have to capture the wider audience. And yeah, Shane Black on Twitter lying through his teeth saying that, oh yeah, maybe the VFX aren't done, that's why we're not getting a trailer. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. And this confirms it, that they only reshot the third act. So the VFX for everything else would be done for a movie that wrapped filming in May of last year. It's nearly 12 months. If the VFX aren't done now, you really, really do need to be concerned. Because what have they been doing? Sitting on their thumbs, twiddling away. So yeah, look, the third act being rewritten, it's fine. That third act of the script was atrocious and really did fly in the face of a lot of the other movies in the canon, and it was a big two fingers up to anyone who really, really did love the original Predator and everything around it. So if they've rewrote it and they've reshot it, great. Got no qualms about it. It can't be any worse than it was, because it was atrocious. So that's good news in my eyes, because like I said, it absolutely could not have been any worse than what they put out. Does it confirm that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be in it? Probably unlikely. If Arnold Schwarzenegger does get put in this movie, then they would have rewrote that third act for him to essentially come in and completely save the day, which I think is unlikely, because I doubt the movie studio would be clambering to get Arnold Schwarzenegger back. I'm not saying that they should be acting like that, but I just don't think Fox are that kind of movie studio. So I don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be in it. I also still firmly believe that they are hiding this movie. Absolutely. Do not believe someone when they say the VFX are not done. Please just cast your mind to other movies, and also the fact that this film's been finished for 12 months, thereabouts. It's a long time for a movie to be done, sitting on a shelf without VFX. That's not how they've done this. And also, remember, it's been moved and rescheduled 4 times. This is the 4th rescheduling. And also, Shane Black didn't say a word on Twitter for a really, really long time, until Fred Decker, the co-writer on the script, was the one to announce the rescheduling and re-release dates. So look, that's the news. The third act has been reshot. What do you think? Are you worried? What are your speculations on the third act being changed? What do you think would have been rewritten, redone, re-added, whatever you think? What are your speculations on it? Drop your thoughts down below. And also, if you haven't seen the other videos I've done an extensive, I believe 10 to 15 minute long video where I break down the script bit by bit and present it to you, and I'll obviously give my thoughts and opinions on it. I've also done a video directly explaining the original third act, which is why Arnold Schwarzenegger will not be appearing in The Predator. So you can go check them out down below. I will try and link them at the end of this video. If you're new here, do hit that subscribe button. Check out all the other content I've got on offer. There's quite a variety. And also, if you want to stay up to date on Shane Black's The Predator, and also everything else in the world of The Predator, which is an amazing franchise. I can't stress it enough. I absolutely love The Predator. It's one of my all-time favourite movie franchises. You know, hence why I've got a playlist full of the stuff and exploring, you know, the comics and absolutely everything. I love it. I want this movie to succeed. I absolutely want it to succeed. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't look like it will. But if you're a fan of The Predator, then hit that subscribe button. Go and check out my playlist full of content. And like I said, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear whether you're concerned about this, whether you think a rewrite of the entire third act is a good thing or a bad thing. Drop your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up if you're new here, and share it. Sharing it really does help out the channel. I can't stress that enough. Sharing videos on social media, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, whatever, it helps get the content out there, and it's a really good way to support me and also the channel. And speaking of that, if you want to become a patron and have access to exclusive Patreon-only live streams like I did last night, then hey, go and check out my Patreon page via the link in the description box. But as always, guys, I've been Mr. H. Until next time, I will catch you in the comment section.